What up, guys? It's your girl, Butterfly, here to do a mini read plus your $20 questions if you like to purchase one. This reading is for anyone. This reading and this, shit, I don't know what to call it. Whatever. It's available to anyone, right, Berg? Berg, here we go. I'm already started. Should I just click out and restart? I'm just keep it going. All right, Bird. You guys know what time it is. If you want to purchase a question, you can use my Cash App or Super Chat. I am going to start the reading off with a mini read, what I was channeling for you guys. What's up, Yomari? How you doing, my love? We're gonna go ahead and jump into it and see what's going on. You guys have any questions? Feel free to drop it down in the comment box. If the video resonates for you guys, you know what to do. Hit the like button. If you love hit the like button. Y'all know what time it is. What's up, gang? It's Friday. You ain't got no job and you ain't got to do. Let's get it poppin'. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Okay, all jokes aside, I got a little message. I got a little tea coming from the man above. Okay, Virg, I was really getting to tell you guys, and you may not be a Virgo, but y'all know what time it is on my channel. But this message could resonate for anybody. I was getting that God said He's not done using you yet. Okay. I know that sometimes that you guys can get things like if you're very intuitive, if you're very one with self, okay, very aware, okay, maybe you've had a dream, or a plan, a vision, an idea ever since you were a kid. You feel like you were destined to be something, you were destined for greatness. God also wants you to understand that no matter what it is, even if you don't see greatness in this life, whatever shoes, whatever imprint you have left in this life, in this world, it can always be used for something great here. Okay. So I feel like God wants somebody to know that your job, you're not, He's still using you. Your job is not done yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you feel like you're not being used, or you feel confused, or you feel misunderstood. You feel like, dang, I seen things going this way, or you felt promised to have something and it didn't go the way that you thought. But God is saying that your deepest desires will still be met. So a lot of you guys, especially if you have a heart that's a giving heart, where you want to see other people win, you want to see things change, not just in your life, but for everything and everyone around you. Is bigger than just, you yourself, right? God is letting you know that, hey, just because you don't see the change right now doesn't mean that the change won't happen. Just like Jesus, just like Martin Luther King, just like a lot of the great, leaders and trailblazers and people who actually had an impact on life that, went down in history. They didn't really get to understand how big their name was going to be, but yet they had a vision, they had a plan. So sometimes your plan and your vision or your dream may not align to what it really is. And that's why we say that God works in mysterious ways. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you could have a dream or a vision or a plan that God has given you, and you work for those things and you build on those things, right? But it doesn't mean that that was God's plan. That means that God's plan was to give you that dream and that vision, and whatever comes on the other end is for His discernment, for His accounting, for His knowledge, for His entertainment, for His pleasure, for His better work. You get what I'm saying? So there's a reason for whatever you're going through, whether it's a season or whether this is your life, whether this is what the only thing that you always have been through bad times, bad timing, things never seem to really go your way, or every time you get here, you feel set back, or maybe you live the exact opposite where everything in your life has been a pleasure. You get everything that you want. You feel lucky. You feel blessed. You have fun. You enjoy life. Either way it goes, whatever plan, whatever dream, whatever vision, you have to understand that, yes, that vision still may come true. The dream still may come true. But there's a difference between that, what was given to you, versus what God's plan is. God doesn't give everything to you in a way that you will fully understand, you'll fully see, you'll fully know. He gives you clues. He gives you signs. He gives you assignments. And it's up to you to go ahead and partake in those things. It's up to you to see what it is. It's up to you to, to figure things out. At the end of the day, way, God really do know what we gonna do before we do it. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that God signed a contract saying, oh, you gonna live a bad life, saying that God understands that, hey, you may mess up or you may not pick this, you may do the right thing. Either way, it's the show carry on. You get? So some of you guys, you got to understand about this dream or this vision, this plan, this lifestyle, this idea that you have really set upon yourself. There is something, there's a lot going on here. And whether you understand this in a way to see it for what it is, the show will go on with or without you. You know, because sometimes we get too big headed, we get too big in our shoes, we really think that just because, let's say God give me a dream or a vision or spirit, whoever gives me a vision, and I see it as myself, and I see myself on this, big TV screen, I see myself in front of 100,000 people, or I see myself with $1,000,000, $100,000, whatever. I said that wrong, with $1,000,000, right, Bert? But at the end of the day, God could give you that vision, don't mean it was for you. So if you don't never get that and interpret that and understand that, maybe God gave you the idea to create something you never seen it come to light. But whatever you left and however you was teaching, somebody else picked it up and it comes to light. You might not be recognized for it. You might not get to pay for it in this time, but you're going to receive it from God. So that's why it's important. Hold on, y'all. That's why it's important for you to understand. I knew it was a little piece of hair in my goddamn mouth. That's why it's important for you guys to understand your plan and your dream. It's necessary. The vision, everybody don't get the dream and the vision that you get. You get what I'm saying? Especially when it's naturally induced, organically induced. But just because God gives you that dream and that vision does not mean that that's the life that He has intended for you, or does not mean that it's going to come at a certain time. It does not mean it's going to come in the way that you saw it as is, right, Vert? So I just really wanted to share that with you guys, because I don't know why, it was just on my heart to let you guys know that. Let's get into it. If you guys want to purchase any type of reading, go ahead and do so. I'm not going to be on here long because this Friday I got things to do. But yes, to clarify what I was saying, the Starborn. Okay, the broken egg. Okay, I'm hearing that song. Humpty Dumpty fell off the what is it? Humpty Dumpty fell off the whatever. He bumped his head, but they put Humpty Dumpty back together again, right? So it's like you can't really hide from God. And when He gives you a vision and He gives you a dream, He don't expect you to hide from it. It's just that you got to understand there's so much more to it. Okay, that's a start. So continue being used. He's not done using you. That's the biggest message. Now, when it comes to love, when it comes to everything else, your day-to-day life, feel free to go ahead and jump in with the questions. I'm not going to be on here too long, like I told you guys. So if you want to purchase a question, purchase one. If you don't, you don't. But let's see what the cards have to say, because we are going to be doing the mini read here. But the womb, Vert. Like from the womb, something was destined, something was planned, something has been aligned or created just for you, or that's you that has been created to do whatever this is, right? But I'm hearing, just like as a child, you have to learn things, you have to see things, you have to feel things, for yourself. Your parents can tell you things, you can read things, it's still like it's just, you gonna have to bump your own head. That's what I'm hearing. And God understands that. And just because you bump in your own head in certain ways does not mean that He's done using you. Okay. But I do see you getting this home. I do see somebody here getting some type of protection, some type of family here. Okay, in the midst of it all, something is really going to play out. Okay, but I definitely feel like somebody here has been fighting. There's been a lot of back and forth, or a lot of bitterness. Okay, a lot of the wheel being spun, not off of God's will, but off of man's will here. Okay, I feel like somebody really has had this eye on you, where they want to see you. I don't want to say see you fail, but I also feel like, they enjoy taking advantage of seeing you on a bad side here. They enjoy seeing you get combative. They enjoy seeing you fuss. They enjoy seeing you fight. The more that you do that, the more that this person creates. or can create. So I feel like whoever this is, you going through a lot and you meeting a lot of different people in a very short time span, because we don't get to live for 100 years and 90 years and 80 years, even though people do. It's rare. God promised us 70 years to live in this world, right? But I'm getting that you're going to be breaking through something very dark here, something very challenging, something very, I don't, you may even have to experience death before eyes are opened. But whatever you leave here is going to be here forever. It's something that cannot die. It's something that will not deteriorate. It's something that will not, um, I won't say, how do I say this? Not deteriorate, not rotten. But what I'm seeing in my head right now, and apologies because I can't think of the word, but what I'm seeing in my head right now is, you guys know when a body decomposes, okay? Everything can decompose except for the skull, the bone, right, Verd? So I'm also hearing something about DNA here. I'm also hearing something about a broken mirror or a broken edge, a broken glass, a broken something. Somebody's DNA could be smeared on something here. I'm also getting the time 10:22 p.m. Virg. I'm also getting that it's a Virgo involved in this situation. I'm getting something like somebody has set a fire, somebody has set a trap, somebody has set something here, like left some type of bait, or I don't know, like somebody did something here, like something is going off. Okay. I'm getting something like about fingerprints. Okay. Or like a new discovery. If this is something that's going on in a trial. Okay. I'm also hearing mistrial. This could be somebody that was involved in some type of mistrial here, okay? Or something, something ended in a mistrial. I feel like somebody's going to come back in with some type of new discovery. Damn, I didn't even look at that. Y'all, look. I'm getting like somebody could be saying, oh, well, you know, I don't know, this liquid spilled over and it caused a fire, but, somebody actually planted this, okay? Yeah, I feel like somebody also could be saying something in text messages here, incriminating themselves, Virgo. Like somebody laughing and joking, or somebody doesn't realize, like, dang, you telling on yourself. There's going to be some type of video or some type of recording, some type of evidence here that's going to lead to somebody being incarcerated or somebody being trapped. Even if this person was going to get away with something, I feel like they do something here very, very, I just feel like somebody was moving too fast, or somebody, they didn't think they would ever get caught, or, this is somebody, I don't know. This is somebody that will brag about things that they have done. I keep hearing the word incriminating, Bird. So maybe you're dealing with some type of, you could be dealing with somebody that you have romantic feelings for. Maybe they have some type of legal, criminal history, some type of legal, battle that they're going through. But I'm also hearing criminal organization here, Verb. I feel like somebody could be trying to sway you or, pull you into dating them. I'm also getting that Virgo, somebody could have, if this is a masculine or a feminine, they could have blonde highlights, or they have like streaks in their hair. This is somebody that dyes their hair, Virgo. I feel like it's like highlights or streaks. It could be like honey blonde, red, brown. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody tries to matches you, your flavor, your color. They come out very like mysterious. They come out very weird. I feel like even though you may not have liked this person, you start thinking like, well, damn, we could be in a relationship. We could actually have something going. This person might propose to me. I'm gonna go ahead and put my foot forward here. And as soon as you do that, I feel like this person starts showing you their true colors, or you start realizing they're involved with all this third party energy. They're involved in all this, this criminal activity. They have all this just different investigations going on, Verb. This could also be somebody that's investigating you. They're trying to figure out like what you got going on. They didn't talk to this person, that person. They didn't talk to your friends, all kind of people before they have even come to you. Okay, maybe they could have even tried to be friends with your friends, people that you know. They could be watching your social media. They could be very involved in your life. They're trying to get more information about you, know what you got going on before they even come to you. They could have even, coerced somebody to, low key introducing them to you. I'm also getting that somebody has a very big mouth. They like to gossip. Maybe they thought that you were going to be somebody that was low key, that never said anything. They thought you weren't going to notice something here, especially if somebody was doing something very janky or something behind the scenes. This could be somebody wearing a mask here, pretending like they love you, pretending like they want to romance you, pretending like they want this relationship. They could try to, take you out for drinks or take you out late at night. This person is somebody that definitely could have a lot of connections with a lot of people around you, whether you know it or not. Okay. So it seems like all of this was planned. Somebody did this on purpose. Somebody was trying to make this happen. Somebody was trying to purposely get to know you. I feel like you're dealing with a scammer, a con artist. Okay, I'm also hearing like identity theft or some type of fraud is what I'm hearing. Okay. I feel like also somebody was planning to steal after they stole your stuff, or even if they were giving you something out of it. Let's say that they take you on vacation, they get your nails done, or you feel like, this person is inspiring you, they're loving you, they're your soulmate, there's some type of attraction here, you guys are in a relationship. All of a sudden, it's like, boom. This person was pretty much planning all of that just so that they can run down on you, or this person was pretty much, I don't know, somebody was misleading you or whatever. Look, we can't make it up, player. Okay, somebody could also be light skinned. Somebody could like to wear a man bun as well here. Somebody could have a beard, a mustache. Okay. I feel like your intuition was really ringing bells about this person. I feel like somebody also is very desperate here, like their money situation is not going right. So they feel like, fuck, their finance is not going right. They could be desperate. This is why they trying to get into a relationship with somebody. They trying to get into this something here. They're trying to get to know somebody, friends. Okay. I feel like you may have broken up with this person, okay? But you have somebody else here that may be coming in or that's already around as well, that they kind of have, your intuition isn't going off, but you feel some type of energy. I'm hearing deja vu, or this sense of, something isn't right. It was coming from this other energy, or it's coming from this person that you see the warning signs, okay? But it seems like somebody here, it's almost like, they don't think anything is wrong with you. You can be yourself. Maybe you're expressing this to this new person you dealing with. Okay, that somebody over here, they tried to play you. They don't like you. They conned you. They schemed you. They stole from you. They broke your heart. Okay, or whatever. Maybe you talking about your family. This could be simple as a conversation of you telling somebody everything you've been through. I feel like somebody like, damn, it's nothing wrong with you, or no matter what, I still love you, or whatever. They're reading in between the lines here. Okay, so somebody here definitely is dealing with two different energies, or they feel, very torn in between the two when it comes to their self. Okay. Okay. I see somebody has cashapped us for the read. Let's go ahead and jump into it. It says, Ladidra, will my marriage work? So let's go ahead and jump right on into it. Let's see what's going on for Ladidra. Will your marriage work? Let's go ahead and see what's going on. I'm hearing that song in my head. One, dun 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 dun, two, dun 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 dun, to be the What song is that? Is this relationship, is the marriage over? Holy Spirit. I really don't feel that it is, okay? But I do feel that it's very important for you guys to be very clear with each other, okay? I feel like you guys need to have necessary conversation here about what you really want, what you really expect, not from an emotional standpoint. I feel like you guys really need to release the past, release the emotional connection or the things that's been done, even you guys knowing each other in the beginning when things used to be sweet, when things used to be clear. Okay, I feel like you guys have matured, you guys have grown, and right now you at a standpoint on this is who I am, this is what I want from who I am now. Not that person I used to be, not what we even signed vows to have to do. You get what I'm saying? But right now at this point, I expect A, B, and C for my partner. I want to be A, B, and C for my partner. So therefore, this is what I'm asking. Do you think you can provide this? Are you willing to try to structure this? Are you willing to do the work to maintain this? You give that a real chance. You let everything go and give it a real chance. And if this person is, and be the best version of yourself you can be in your marriage, right? And if they can't meet you where you are, then you know that it's time for me to let it go without no regrets, without feeling like I've done something wrong, with understanding that, hey, this is what God has intended for me. Because a lot of times when we get into these marriages, and I was just talking to my friend about this, so many people think because, we have been taught to believe that in a marriage, it's to death do us part. We can't separate. But the part that's been left out is that when you can no longer evolve, when you can no longer grow with your partner, and you done did everything you've allowed, you done went through the changes, and it's still holding you back. You can't live a life and to the fullest and happiness with that type of relationship. You have to let it go. You get what I'm saying? That might just be a part of your life journey. Some people might be blessed to, be married for 100 years to death do us part. But we all go through different things. And as long as you have a clear understanding with God, a clear understanding with who you are, a clear understanding with what you want, then you can never go wrong. And I feel like you in this situation right now in your life, Ladidra, where, it's not just about everybody around you, it's also about you too. Finding happiness for you, especially when you have been, pretty much stuck or in the same place or with the same person or, in this mundane routine for so long. It's really time for you to experience your life. So your person can either grow with you or grow without you. And that's the point that comes down to you. But yes, fight for your marriage. Yes, try to see if I can eliminate the thought and these intrusive thoughts that things ain't gonna work out. My person don't love me the same. If I can shy away from the things and the negative things that I want to feed into, and if I can focus on the positive things and I can make the changes that work positive for me, the things that make me feel good, not changes I'm making just to make something work, but changes that I'm making because of me that makes me feel fulfilled, powerful, free, independent, but also a lover, a mother, a nurturer, a wife, somebody in a relationship. Because it takes two to tango, but it takes two to leave. And when you do leave, you're going to leave with no remorse. But yes, this relationship can work. Yes, you guys can provide something, but there's a better way for you guys to do it. If you think it's something better, baby, go out there and find something better. If your person think it's something better, let them go out there and find something better. Don't let that bring bitterness and angry and disheartenness towards you. Okay. So yeah, I feel like even if it's your person that they ready to call it a quits, let them call it a quits. This is your time. You're going to find beauty in whatever this is. But once you realize that something was never aligning to what you asked for in the first place, what you've been expecting, how you've been living, what you've been doing, and when you can fix those things, it's going to eliminate a lot of things, whether that's the marriage, the person, or whether that's your ego, your pride, your insecurities that either one of you guys have been living in, right? Love prevails at the end of the day. And sometimes it's the love that you have for yourself and everyone else around you. Unfortunately, it may not be that person that you devoted this time to in the beginning. But it's a bigger picture. Because without that, it was nothing there. So that's the message that I have for you today, my love. I hope it resonated. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Miss Anna Rodriguez. What's up? What's popping? Let's see. You next on the list. If you want to take advantage of purchasing your reading at this time for $20 for a question, you can do so with Cash App or Super Chat. Okay. I don't have much longer, you guys. I have plans, so I gotta go get ready. But Miss Anna Rodriguez, what's up, beautiful? I don't see a question, so if you want to drop it down here in the questions, in the comment box, you surely can, my love. Or you can text it to the number in my description box, 334-641-0753. Three three four 0753. Apologies. Miss Anna, what's your question? I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds, couple of minutes, and then if not, I'm gonna go ahead and just see what generally comes out for you, my love. Hey, boo. You welcome. Miss Anna, what's poppin'? Are you single, ready to mingle? You trying to figure it out? Or did somebody stand you up? Or do you just have somebody's attention? Let's see. If you are single, baby, I feel like stay single. Stay single. Okay. Look, stay single. Let that one be. Enjoy this. The grass is greener on the other side. Okay. But you want to know if you and your person are going to get back together? Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you today. I feel like even if y'all do, things aren't going to change. Okay. This feels like a bad time, but in reality, it's really not. This is your freedom. Okay. It's time for you to get out there, be on your solo dolo, travel. People, you're going to be getting people attention. You looking good. You smelling good. Okay, you thinking you know better. I feel like this relationship was really toxic for you, even if it wasn't in a physical way, just a mental way here. Okay, I feel like it's time for you to heal from that relationship. So it's definitely time for you to let it go. Even though right now you have a lot of anxiety about moving on, maybe you could be in fear that this person, they're moving on, or you in fear that you're going to be by yourself, or you just, it's hard for you to not to be with this person, not to think about this person, right? But I feel like you got to go ahead and push through that, friend. Okay. Because you're going to be in a new relationship where it's not toxic, but somebody gets you through the good, the bad. They have that same little, spunky, sparky energy as you. Okay. So you're going to see what love is about. It can still be exciting. You can be deep in with the love, but it doesn't have to be toxic. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this relationship for you, that relationship is over. I do see you, meeting somebody new here. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? As soon as you get out the house, and even if you're not really mentally, over your person, I feel like as soon as you just start doing things on your solo dolo, traveling, you don't have to invite a friend, don't have to have a lover, go out to the bar, go have you a drink. People going to see you and they're going to start coming. Don't fall for the first thing. Get to know people. But whoever brings out that fun, love, they take away the anxiety. Let it be natural. Let it be real. Don't trick yourself. You get what I'm saying? I feel like you understand. You get what I'm saying, Anna? But yeah, you're going to meet somebody. You definitely need to be going out of town. Maybe you have an event already planned as well. So if you do, you could be meeting somebody. It's very good right now for you to be on your own, be single. And I'm getting that even though you may not like this, but at least plan for like a year of being single, 6 months of being single, 6 months of being unencumbered, 6 months of being able to just get up and do what you want to do. It may not last that long, but plan for that in your head, okay? You need to eliminate your ex though. That breakup is over, okay? But as soon as you kind of just allow this, you're getting something new and it's going to feel very good for you, okay? So So this person could be also watching you. They waiting for the storm. They want to see you going through this hard time. And even if or maybe this is somebody here that you listening to music and everything reminds you of this person, or you just having a hard time moving on. It could be a vice versa thing. This person is having a hard time moving on from you as well, but they enjoying their life, and it's time for you to do that. And the more you naturally do this for real, not just trying to get this person's attention, not just trying to get over this person, the more you're actually going to really enjoy life, and you're going to realize how toxic this relationship you've been in really was. Okay. So yeah, they're going to be watching. They're going to be, really trying to shy you away from dating. I feel like don't post about your dates. Don't post about you traveling. Don't post about anything. Do you and what you do in silence, and watch what comes to you. Okay. I really see a home. I really see a lifestyle. I really see things changing in your life, especially when it comes to your taste in men. Especially if you date men that, they have this thrill, or, they have, you can post them on social media, or they come with the money, they got big pockets, or they the player type, the ones that I don't know, it's more so like they look good on you, okay, rather than in you. Because you can be with somebody and y'all look good together. You like, yeah, I know, I see, you see what's up with me in this relationship. But when this person physically enters you and then they leave, you always feel bad about yourself, right? It's a difference between feeling like, yeah, I miss you when you leave, I don't want you to go, versus you actually feel disgusted with yourself. And I don't know if that's where your relationship has led to, but if you don't, let that relationship go, that's where it will be, because you're going to always compete and compare everything with that person. So you need to cut that tie off. What's for you will remain for you, will love you. There will be no hesitation. There will be no, even when I won't say doubt, even when you have your doubts will always be confirmed by your person with their words and their actions. Okay. So meeting somebody whose words and actions align, that's what you're looking for. And it takes time to see what somebody's actions gonna be. Okay. So yeah, I feel that you're very much so, in this process of dating, getting to know people and letting people have these romantic feelings for you, texting and smiling and having a good time, but also being able to read in between the lines. It's time for you to be on your solo to understand something, not just about relationships, dating, but more so about yourself. You're a very beautiful woman. You're a very significant person when it comes to love for whatever reason. You can have Leo in your Venus. So you are meant to be with a certain type of person, a certain type of man. It does not mean that you can't build that with somebody. So maybe you can deal with somebody that's, that doesn't have a loud personality like you, or maybe they do, but you'll know when you know, because there's no competition between you guys. Okay. This is somebody that wants to show you off. This is somebody that has to talk to you before they go to sleep, before they wake up. This is somebody that does not want to argue with you. This is somebody that wants to get to know, why do you feel that way, Anna? What's going on with you? Like, talk to me, express to me. Like, you can't do enough. There, you will never be too much for this person. And you really need to understand this, because there is so much more to you than just what people see on the outside. It's more to you than, being able to fuck good, cook good, smell good, look good. You are a very deep person emotionally, and I can really feel that with you, and you mean it. Everything that you say with so much passion. You're so genuine, but you often allow at times not people to take advantage of you, but you take advantage of your own genuineness. You have to learn that it's okay to be stingy with this, right? So I'm gonna pull you a spiritual as fuck message, Anna, before I release this message for you. But yeah, Robert is not your person. You're gonna know who's your person, because you won't be able to question it. You're gonna know who your person, because you might be more annoyed by the thought that they gonna keep staying rather than leaving. They ain't gonna go nowhere. Okay. So it's up to you. This is what the card says. It says it's up to you to find beauty in the ugliest days. Everyone survives some super shitty days, but even when it comes to those crappiest of crap days, if you look back, you can pretty much always find something beautiful. Maybe someone was unexpectedly kind to you, or for a split second, the startlingly gold sunset made you forget your life was crumbling, or perhaps there were donuts with sprinkles at your first AA meeting. The trick is to train yourself to spot the beauty in that moment, aka real time. It makes the ugly days a little less ugly. Okay. And you're beautiful in real life, not just on social media. So you have no reason to ever compare your life or try to build a life of social media, because that beauty in you is real. It's on the inside and out. So it's always going to take over the room. There's more for you to come, okay? So that's the reading that I have for you, Anna. Thank you for your purchase. I appreciate that. Let's see who's next on the list here. Miss Carla. Carla. I don't see any question in your purchase. You just said for a general reading. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I see that, chat. I see that. Okay, general read for Miss Carla. Let's see what's coming in for you, boo-boo. What's coming in for Carla? Outside, I'm hearing like swag. I'm hearing dope swag. Somebody got dope swag. Okay, Carla. I don't know. Maybe you like swaggy people, or somebody just see you. Somebody like, damn, you just dope as fuck, or you very swaggy. Okay, you could definitely be into fashion. You can definitely, know how to put clothes together. Okay, I'm also getting like something here about like the tomboy effect. Okay, like you could put like the baggy pants on or the baggy sweats on, and it really looks good. Okay. But let's see. You could also be dating somebody. Maybe you like dudes that dress in sweats. You like, yes, that season, right? I like that fall look. Okay. I like when they wear the sweats. Okay. I'm also getting that I don't know, it's something about here about, I wouldn't say maintenance, but fashion. Okay. Or interior design or clothing here that you're very like, it seems like I'm hearing impromptu on. Like maybe you come up with the trends before it happens. Okay. Or you'll put stuff together and you're like, damn, this fly people before other people do. Maybe you see other people doing that as well. But it seems like, Carla, you have somebody's here, their interest here. Okay. It could be a masculine energy. I'm getting 11 make your wishes here, sudden wealth. Okay, jackpot. Okay, but I'm getting, there's something here about like clothing here, or clothing line, suits, tailored, something here. Maybe this is just about the way that you dress. This is what, is getting the attention of someone. Okay. Or maybe you get attention of people that, they dress very nicely, bougie, or they're wealthy people. You get their attention. You have somebody's eye here. You have a gift. Okay. You have a gift at looking at money, or you have just like naturally expensive taste here. You could be somebody that like go into the store and like naturally you just like nice things. Okay. But it seems like you're very sweet, or you could put your children first, your family first. Okay. But there's a masculine or a man here in your life. It seems like a masculine and a child. And then the rest of this is focused on your gift and your money. Okay. I feel like you don't want something fast, but it seems like you live a fast life. Okay. Like you could, I don't know, it's like you get things very easily, but nothing is really easily given to you. You could also be with like dudes that like they're very, they sell drugs or something like that, Connie. Okay, or maybe you deal with people like in cutthroat environments, CEO, bosses, lawyers, police officers, okay, lieutenants, things like that. But I feel like, what is it that you really need to know? Almost nothing. But what is it that's going on for you right now? Okay, because I don't really think there's anything that you don't already know. But what's going on in your life right now, Carla, that seems that like, what's up? What is it? What's up, Carla? Poverty. Okay, so maybe that's what you're worried about. Okay, maybe you want to live this nice life, but man, you working hard for it. You like, when is it gonna come? I'm definitely getting something here about a seamstress. If that's not you, Carla, I feel like it's somebody around you. It could be your child, okay, or this could be a dream that you've had for a very long time. Even if it doesn't make money, even if it doesn't get the biggest, attention, I feel like keep moving forward. Okay, now however you dress, it could be very like, I wouldn't say bummy, but like very chilled. Okay, very like laid back. But I don't know, I feel like you could be like a very big fashion designer. If this isn't you, this could definitely be somebody around you here. So I feel like be easy on how you treating somebody, be easy on how you're treating yourself. Okay, maybe support the brand, support somebody's business, even if I don't know, or maybe this is what you have a heart for. What is this going on with you, Carla? I'm hearing something very lucrative here. Okay, But even if this is just a business that have nothing to do with clothes, maybe you feel like it's your clothes, or you don't have this, you don't have that to be able to something. I don't really get that's the case. Okay, let me see, what is this? I'm also hearing like Fox 4 News or Channel News, like you're. I feel like whatever you're building, the brand is going to start. Okay, it's going to work out. Or if this is your child, there's somebody here, something here that's very near and dear to you. Okay, let's see what this is. I'm also seeing the number 22 as well for you. Could be significant. Now, if this isn't you, you could be in somebody's head. I mean, like somebody's really like thinking about you to the point to whatever you're asking for, somebody wants to make come true for you. Okay. Or somebody has this idea, like you're catching the eye here of something, some type of attention. Okay. I'm also seeing 7-7 for you. Could be very significant here, Carla. I'm also getting about spending here. Maybe that's about your money here. I feel like you need to invest in your craft. Keep on working, keep doing the time here, or invest in your child's craft, or invest in whoever this is that's like up underneath you. It could be like your friend, your sister, your cousin, your niece, your nephew. I'm also hearing like the Boys and Girls Club, like somebody that you have also could have taken up underneath your wing here. Okay, so I just feel like a lot of investments right now could be coming towards you. Okay, or these are things that you have to decide and figure out. Who are you going to invest in? How you're going to invest? There's so many things, but don't read a book by its cover, okay? And don't worry about people judging you by your cover, because an intelligent person is going to take the time to open up the book, okay? The book catches my eye, the title catches my eye, but I'm still, if I know enough, I'm still going to read. I don't just skip to the back end of it, right? And that could be also what you're thinking about, the back end. What are you going to make out of doing something? I feel like even if you don't make $1, as long as it's something you desire to do, you true about, it is what it is. If you spend all your money on it, it is what it is. As long as it's true to you, you always gonna get something back. Okay, full forward here. Now, if you're going through something here, with some type of legal situation, somebody trying to steal your idea, whatever. I'm also hearing like LLC here, okay, or make sure you put in your title, your stamp on certain things, okay. You're still going to be, even if you missed out on something in the past, let's say somebody stole one of your ideas back then, it took you a long time to recreate something, but you're afraid to let it, to release it. You get what I'm saying? I feel like get all your ducks in a row, or get the paperwork, the things that you can control, cool, do that. But even if you don't, I feel like you're going to be acknowledged for the work that you've done previously. Okay, so I'm hearing like 10 times fold here. People are going to see that you were the breadwinner, you were the creator. Somebody else just came up off of something that you did, or they can't keep creating. You can. So don't focus on the little shit, man. You're going to be big, but also don't just get your eye on the prize of everything has to be big, everything has to be colossal, everything has to be seen, everything has to be known. Like, work in silence, and I promise you, you're going to produce your best work. And when it's time for you to stop being silent, do not be afraid to speak. You have great fortune, not sudden wealth in your life. Okay, even though you have gotten a lot easy, please understand you're being the great fortune is going to be here. Okay, even if it don't come to you, it's somewhere very near to you. Okay, now if you've been tricking, scheming, and conning, I'm not gonna lie to you, all that is going to be taken, that sudden wealth. Okay, but whoever this is that's been true, that's done what they supposed to do, that's been stand down, that until they got what they were supposed to receive here, they won't be touched. The money won't be touched. The anything won't, right? But maybe that's what you want for your kids. You don't want them to go through that type of life. I get so many ways that you coming from. We could read all day on you, but you get the gist of the message. So I'm gonna leave it there for you, Carla. Last final message for Carla, my love. Yeah, building blocks. Okay. Building blocks. You don't see what you're sitting on, but it'll all make sense. Okay. Keep letting it stack is what I'm hearing. But also, take the time to look at your finances, take the time to see where you want to put them, because just sitting on it, you ain't gonna be able to take this to your grave, right? But by the book, you're trying to play by the rules, you're trying to take care of certain people, your family. Tick tock, time is of the essence for you. Make a decision. That's what I have for you. Okay, Carla? All right, last reading for today before I have to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for your purchases. Miss Natasha, you want a general reading? Tasha Pickney, let's see. Miss Tasha, general reading, last message of the day for Miss Tasha. I'm hearing 1972. Okay. I'm also getting something like about I'm hearing like I'm hearing Freedomville or Freedom Mobile or something. I'm getting something about like an old vehicle for you, Natasha, like an old Caprice, an old Chevy, a old some type of like old sedan here. Okay. Maybe you could be getting this as an inheritance. You could feel like, why am I getting this? It's not worth anything or something to that extent. Okay. Or you holding on to something old here. I'm getting like, I don't know, maybe you go into like, you could be doing like some type of thrift shopping or antique shopping here. Or like I said, something was given to you, or this is somebody around you that's trying to hold on to something very old here. But I feel like somebody thinks that they're going to make a bunch of money from something, or somebody thinks that something's valuable. That's why they won't let it go. Okay. Or somebody knows, or you could know this about somebody here, that, that they cherish that car. So you're not going to let it go. That's the last thing that I have of you. Okay, but I'm getting something like about a Chevy, a sedan, or like a Caprice, or what is it, a Grand Marquis, okay, or something to that extent here. Very old vehicle, okay, or a Ford, okay, four-door car. I'm also getting something about being on four flats. This could just be your vehicle as well. Maybe you've had a vehicle for a long time, and you want to get a new one, or your vehicle is maybe you consider your own vehicle raggedy, or you dating somebody, you like, man, this car is raggedy, what's up? Okay, I just feel like if that motherfucker gets you to point A to point B, who cares? Or this is how you think or how you feel. Okay, even if you are holding on to something, it could be junk here. Maybe you considering to get rid of something, get some money from it, but maybe they only gonna give you $400 or $500. Like, it's not really worth something at the end. Okay, but something's just sitting. For some odd reason, I feel like, cool, if it's not bothering you, if it's not bothering anybody, if you don't need the money, if it's not really that big of a deal, just kind of leave it alone for now. That's really what I'm getting for you, Natasha. I also feel like whatever this is, like, you're going to discover something in the trunk, or you're going to discover something in the hood of your car. Okay, so maybe you have things that's inside of the vehicle that's actually worth something here, or a value. Now, this could also be just something that's compared to your life, because I feel like, maybe you feel worn down, maybe you feel used, maybe you feel old, maybe you feel out of date here, but I feel like there's still something inside of you that can be used. Okay, check your hood, check your mind, check your trunk, check your bottom, your digestive system, something to that nature, right? I feel like you let a lot of negative things get in your head, and it really manifests into anger. It manifests into rage. Whether people are saying things or not, it's almost as if you go with something, like whatever you think, that's what it is, and you go with it, you react off of it, and it really wears you down. It really takes away a lot of value from you. Now, if this isn't you, this could be somebody that you're dealing with. I feel like, just somebody that constantly gives you a hard time. They constantly in your ear. They constantly putting you down. So, you need to let this person go, okay? I'm getting something about your fuel, your mileage, your gas hand here, just running on E. I think I did a video about that not too long ago. But let's see what the cards have to say for you, Natasha. Yeah, I feel like a lot of things are ignored. Like, if if you having, negative thoughts, and it's not that you wishing bad on anybody, but let's just say you have an intrusive or a negative thought. It's not affecting somebody anymore. They like, cool, like, I'm gonna let you be like that on your own. Or if you have those thoughts about yourself or whatever is going on in your life, you like, cool, I'm gonna just leave that over there. Like, you really gonna have to train yourself to do that, or you've already been doing so. And this can honestly be hard for you to hear because you may not even realize that you're doing it. So you could be like, no, this is not me. But I feel like in due time, you're gonna start seeing things just, not for what you think it is, but for what it is. And when you see things for what it is, be real with yourself. Therefore, you don't have to linger in doubt and assumption and feel, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I do see like you going on a journey of self-love right now. I feel like you're going on a journey of healing. You're going on a journey of, instead of trying to escape, instead of trying to, prepare, instead of trying to create, you're going through a journey of being very present. You're gonna have to deal with what's going on in your moment. And that's good, because that means that you at least are aware that things need to change in your life. Growth is happening, right? So don't be upset. You got a lot of learning to do. And that is nothing wrong with it. Even if you older, if you younger, whatever, like, cool. The people that love you and fuck with you for real, they gonna stay down while you going through this process of learning, of healing, of understanding. Okay. But at the end of the day, you know who you are. You know what it is. It's just time for you to clean it up. I'm really getting that for you, right? It's time for you to be real. It's time for you to be honest with yourself. Okay, it's time for you to take a break. It's time for you to organize. What's important to you, what's of value to you. Okay, it's time for you to let a lot of things go. Stop hanging on to people in the cold. Stop giving everybody the leg up. Stop looking for the leg up. It's time for you to stop going back to the same home. That home is somewhere too far for you to reach right now. It's time for you to create your own home. Okay, and I know that could be hard for you to do because you don't know if happiness is going to be on the other side, but I'm telling you, it will be. Once you realize you are your yin and yang, yang comes into your life, yin comes into your life, the community comes, but you're going to build a nest on your own first and reach your head out before somebody comes in and reach it to you. So you're not going to get a handout. You're not going to be saved. Not saying that you're not going to have people that love you. It's just that you're one of the very few that where you're going to have to learn how to do something that is bigger than you without ever thinking or ever seeing it. So you're very special. You're going through a different journey in life, but embrace it. Okay, stop blaming other people. Okay, take it for what it is. If you see the red flags in somebody on the first day, you can't be mad about it on the third month when this person then did everything you knew they was gonna do. So you want things to be by the book, but I'm telling you, you got to get out of your head with this thinking, my love. Okay. Even if it's coming from a higher power, the higher power don't want you to focus on it 24/7 to where you can't move. They just giving you the knowledge, right? So you are loved. You are beautiful. Your love will be received. Okay? But also you need to understand how to receive love before you can conquer it. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. We all go through that, especially as a woman. But yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you are loved. Yes, you are worth it. Yes, you deserve it. God has not forgotten you. But God has not forgotten you. But God is asking you to forgive yourself. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you. You are a perfect match, and you will find that. Don't force it. Don't stick around. Don't wait for it. Do you. Be you unapologetically. And it's okay if you weren't the best version of yourself. It's when you realize that and you change that what makes you a better person, a better this than anybody else, right? So you got to start seeing the things that you have caused in your life. And I ain't saying this in a bad way to you to bring you down, but you got to see, instead of trying to see everything, you got to see like, shit, I did see that from the jump and I should have just walked away, you know? It's kind of a situation like that, but things are going to work out. Okay, you're ready whenever you are ready, but whenever you really get ready, this whole message, if it don't make sense for you now, it would definitely make sense in the coming time for you. Okay, so that's the message I have for you guys. Thank you so much, Carla. I appreciate that tip. Big shout out to you. I will see you guys next time. I hope the video helps everyone here today that purchased a reading, but also for others of you guys that just tuned in and watched, because sometimes that advice that go to other people, it low key be resonating for a lot of other people too. Okay, but you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys next time. Have a beautiful weekend, Berg. Have a beautiful weekend, Riders. Have a beautiful weekend. Anybody that just went to click in, I will see you. Bye bye.